So this is a really bad loss for the Eagles. This one hurts a lot. Okay, Eagles lose 7-13. I'm gonna go through this as fast as I possibly can because it's been a really horrific day into the next day. It's been horrific. Eagles lose 7-13, and the Eagles went totally backwards. They look like how they looked beginning of the season. That's how they look as of right now. Jordan Howard was out of this game, so obviously Nick Sirianni in the first half kind of strayed away from the run. Miles Sanders had like 9 carries for 64 yards. He had a really good day before he got injured. Don't know how serious the injury is. I don't think it is. Boston Scott had about 15 carries for about 64 yards, almost the same. Kenneth Gainwell didn't really get anything done until like the end of the game. Not much for Kenneth Gainwell for the day. So only 3 running backs here. So Nick Sirianni did stray away from the run in the first half. I thought he did that. I thought they just overused Hurts on the read options. Jalen Hurts overusing himself and keeping the ball for himself, and the same stuff that we do nonstop. Jason Kelce gets hurt, and we get a run. We get Nate Herbig at center. We get when we were down 3-0, we had a run for Boston Scott. He got a touchdown, and it was called back on a holding play. Then they throw to Greg Ward in the end zone, wide open, and drops it. Greg Ward doesn't get any playing time, so I can't even blame him that much, but it's all on him on that. And then you put Jalen Hurts in shotgun by himself on the 1-2 yard line with no running back next to him, and you do a QB draw and let Hurts take the ball for himself. I'm tired of that. They could have scored a touchdown on that play, which is complete BS, okay? And on top of everything else, last play before the second quarter ended, he throws a pick, okay? He throws a pick right there, okay? The other pick, 3 picks for Jalen Hurts today. Threw one to, obviously they were going down the field really nicely. Devontae Smith had a reception. Quez Watkins had a good catch. And then they're at about the Giants' 40-yard line. Throws a pick that was intended for Quez Watkins in double coverage multiple times today, okay? And apparently there was speculation that Quez Watkins got held on that play. I don't know what they were doing. Don't have no idea, okay? And then on top of everything else, in the second half, Jalen Hurts, we're back, we're down towards the Giants punt the ball. It lands on the sideline almost. The ball goes vertically pretty much all the way down to like the 12-yard line. Okay, it never even went out of bounds. It was kind of crazy. And then it's 1st and 18. I think the Eagles got a penalty or something like that. I don't know what happened, or they lost yards. I think it was a penalty. 1st and 18, Jalen Hurts changes the play, and he throws it. He throws it deep on 1st and 18. You don't run the ball, nothing. He threw it deep on 1st and 18, down by their end zone. McKinney gets the pick. Reagor was actually in front of McKinney. Reagor was actually up in front, but by the time the ball came back, Jalen Reagor had to come back for the ball in double coverage, and it was easily picked off. Jalen Hurts could have had 5 or 6 picks in this game, literally. Probably more. That's how bad he was, okay? Jalen Hurts mechanically was overusing himself, keeping the ball for himself. The more you keep the ball in Jalen Hurts' hands, we're going to lose the game. I mean, that's just what it is. You literally are the second best team in the NFL rushing. It's crazy. It's crazy how far this team has come from running the football. And we ran the football a lot the past few weeks. And because Jordan Howard's not here, you're barely even running it. Boston Scott, they're not giving him more chances. It is what it is. Okay? But Nick Sirianni's not helping his quarterback, and the quarterback is not helping himself. Not reading the field. How many checkdowns that could have went for first downs? I could have counted maybe more than 6 or 7. I mean, it was that much in this game. It was crazy. Not reading the field, eyeing one receiver the whole time. Obviously, defensive guys were reading his eyes the whole entire time. Even on that McKinney pick, he was reading Jalen Reagor the whole entire time going downfield. It made it so obvious. And if you're a quarterback that does that, you're in big trouble. If you're a quarterback that can't even win a division game, you're in trouble. Okay? Hurts was trash. Horrible. I mean, just horrible. I don't know how you play the way you've been playing the past few weeks. I'm sorry, but we can't babysit Jalen Hurts anymore. Nick Sirianni can't make it as perfect as possible for Jalen Hurts to work in this offense. A quarterback needs to go in there and know what to do, okay? And can't keep – I feel like we're hitting the reset button on Jalen Hurts from one game because now it's like, why did he play like this? And obviously Nick didn't help that with his play calling sequence with these RPOs. They played him under center. They did some things here and there, but there were drives where they strayed away from the run, and they did. Kept the ball in Jalen Hurts' hand, and Jalen Hurts is keeping it for himself, sacrificing his body almost every play, and I can't stand it. It makes no sense. Hurts can't be the hero. Let the offense work around him. It makes absolutely no sense. The defense did as much as they possibly could. As usual, no pressure, nothing from the defense. They blitzed everybody a few times. Gannon blitzed everybody a few times. They couldn't even touch Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones's white jersey was as clean could be. You could eat off of it, okay? Literally, you could eat off of it. And man, the defensive line, if they could just get pressure in games, our corners have been playing so well this year. Avonte Maddox had a pick that obviously was turned over, and it wasn't a pick, but some good stops by Darius Slay. They really didn't throw by Darius Slay that much. The zone defense is still that bad. We're giving easy receptions. The wide receivers, Kenny Galladay a million times, open space, John Ross. I mean, you blitzed everybody. John Ross catches a catch. Evan Ingram catches. I mean, it's ridiculous. All Daniel Jones had to really do was keep the ball for himself, run to the outside because their defensive ends can't maintain the outside. The trickery that they had, the screen passes worked. I mean, it just worked for them. The corners did as much as they could, but at some point, the defense kind of kept the offense in the game. They made some stops. But the Eagles are being stupid with passing the ball on 1st and 18, passing the ball in situations where they shouldn't be. Just run the ball to the point where you couldn't even pass the 50-yard line for a while. I mean, it takes every inch, and I have to sweat, and every time Jalen Hurts throws the ball, I have to be nervous about that. Now I'm nervous about Jalen Hurts throwing the ball. Then, obviously, Eagles try to, with 3 timeouts, they kind of burn the timeouts. Obviously, Boston Scott fumbles the ball, and they have a chance to do something here. And, Kenneth Gainwell had a couple receptions for some big chunk yards, some really good chunk yards in that last drive. And then where it mattered the most, Hurts throws a really good pass, a really, really good pass. And this has already happened 2 times to Jalen Reagor on getting game-winning touchdowns, okay, which he's failed both. Right at the goal line, Jalen Reagor is open, okay? Not only Jalen Reagor has been negative every single game, and the weird thing about Jalen Reagor this year, well, for this game especially, he was in a lot in this offense with the last few weeks. He really hasn't been in that much. They've used him on some trick plays, some motion handoffs, reverses, some stuff, some slants here and there, nothing much. But Reagor had a chance to be a hero today, but he didn't. And I'm tired of Jalen Reagor. He's got excuses every time he messes up. I can't stand it. And he's like, I have to fix this. He said something at his press conference about him trying to fix it, or, it's only 2. I only dropped 2 catches today, or whatever it was, okay? Whatever it was. But this is a game-winning touchdown we're talking about. This isn't a regular pass in the first quarter, okay? Reagor had a couple first downs today, whatever, but where it mattered the most to win the game, he just can't do it. Just the ball went right through his hands, right at the goal line, where he could just turn around or fell backwards right into the end zone. The Eagles could have won 14-13 instantly this game. A play prior to this play, Devontae Smith goes up to Nick Sirianni and says, I need the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to make a play. Give me the ball. Okay? And literally, on that play he threw to Jalen Reagor, Devontae Smith goes to the left side, lines up, gets to the left side, beats his man, has his hand up for literally 10 minutes. Goes to the left, goes upfield, still has his hand up. Hurts doesn't even throw the ball to Devontae Smith. Wide open the whole entire time, and Devontae Smith would have caught that and won the game for us. But you decided to throw to Jalen Reagor. Okay? Now, Nick Sirianni at his press conference pretty much said, oh, yeah, it was really good that he came up to me and told me he wants the ball at crunch time. Like, well, what is that? And what, you don't listen to him? We don't deserve Devontae Smith. We don't deserve him. You know why? Because he'd be on another roster right now, probably being a generational talent at wide receiver, and we're wasting it, and we're wasting him. And I'm disgusted the way they treat their players in Philadelphia. I'm disgusted the way they coach every week. I'm disgusted the way this team does a total 360 in a blink of an eye in this Giants game, where the past few weeks there was a formula, there was a method, we were doing things right, we were ascending, we were a rebuilding team that's winning games with possibly 3 first-round picks and a lot to really be excited for next year, and you literally look like this, and you go back to the same old early in the season stupid play calling and stupid quarterback play by Jalen Hurts. It was so embarrassing. This game was entirely embarrassing. I feel bad for Devontae Smith. No receptions, no, even with these receivers and tight ends today, like, what did we do? We didn't distribute the ball. It's always making the big play, throwing it. It's either a go route. Where are the mid-tier throws? Where are the slants? Where something, a dig route? I mean, something. I don't even know. Where are all these plays? There's speculation that Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie told Nick to pass more today. Like, why do they have any control over this? What's the point of hiring a coach? What is the point? I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this team. So at the end of the day, guys, you got the Jets next week. If you can't win again, oh my God, it's embarrassing. I mean, if they play, I mean, look, is Jalen Hurts the franchise quarterback right now? Definitely not. Is Jalen Hurts trying to earn? If honestly, Ian Rappaport, NFL Network, yesterday talked about, if Jalen Hurts keeps playing like this, the Eagles are definitely going to keep him as a starting quarterback next year. Well, this was a really bad game, and this is going to turn some heads now to where if he's going to even be the starting quarterback next year, I honestly don't know. I really don't, and it's scary to think so. It's really scary to think that. I just can't believe it. I can't believe this team turned around the worst way possible after the few weeks of battling and bullying people around, and then we turn into like, what did we just do? Not running the ball. And I can't stand Jalen Hurts keeping the ball for himself all the time. That pisses me off with a passion. I can't stand it. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm done with Jalen Reagor. I'm pretty much done. I don't even want him here anymore. His punt returns piss me off. He can't catch the ball when it means the most. Devontae Smith is barely used and shouldn't be a Philadelphia Eagle. They should just might as well trade him because he doesn't deserve it, and we don't deserve him, period. That franchise, those stupid tie pieces of garbage upstairs don't deserve players like that. They don't at all. They deserve a crap roster that they have right now with crap coaches. That's what they deserve. So I'm really angry about it. I really am. I have a lot of faith in a lot of players on this team. It's a bit rebuilding team, but Hurts, it's not working for me with Hurts right now. It's not. I would still start him the rest of the year. Get your evaluation for the year and see what happens. Maybe they go back to the original. I don't know. If Howard comes back and they look like they used to the past few weeks ago, I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this game. Just vent to me. I want to read what you guys have to say about it, and I hope you guys enjoy the week, guys. It's gonna be a tough one to swallow. Eagles are 3 games back against Dallas for the division. Obviously, depending if they lose against the Saints, then the Eagles might have a bigger chance Thursday night, and Eagles are a game and a half away in the wild card. So wild card's probably the most realistic, but this team don't deserve absolutely nothing as of right now. So. All right, guys, I will see you guys later. Shakes going up, follows fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.